wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
I remember when rock was young.
Taking part on the show tonight are, from Hampshire, car alarm maker Chris Golding, student Shelly Evans from Pinner in London, John Dickson, a casino pit boss from Edinburgh, also from London, Deborah Christopher, and Gerry Black, a construction worker from Nottingham. Now, here's your host, Matthew Kelly.
Stars in their eyes. This is entertainment with a capital N, razzmatazz with a capital Raz, glitter with a capital Glit, and songs you can sing along to. Because you know what we're about? We're about showbiz. We're about glitz and glamour. We're about dancers with feathers and costumes with sequins. We're about mirrors and smoke and tricks of the light. We're about smiles and achievements and extraordinary performances. We're about lights, camera and action. We're about 45 minutes long. More important, we're about 5 sensational star guests singing 5 smashing songs live. Because we've got rhythm, we've got music, we've got good times. Who could ask for anything more? Well, actually there is something more you could ask for, and that's star guest number 1.
My name's Gerry Black. This is the construction site I've been working on in Nottingham for the last 5 months. And I think it's time to get on with it.
My job involves concreting, laying blocks, knocking walls down, carrying rubbish, sweeping up. I even get to clean the toilets out every so often, which is quite nice. I'd like to carry on doing the job I'm doing now, perhaps go a little bit further with it, get machine driving certificates and things like that. When I got the call to say I was going on Stars Near Ice, there's one word that sums it up, and that was emotional. I'm looking forward to meeting the whole crew, and I'm also looking forward to meeting all of the contestants, even singing along with a few of them.
He wants to build on his singing success. Please welcome Gerry Black. When you talked about the reaction to coming onto the show, how did you mean emotional?
Lip going a bit, Matt.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever weep?
No.
You did, didn't you?
I'm a mature construction worker.
Oh, I forgot.
We don't cry.
No, you don't cry.
Do we?
So did your mates take the mickey out of you?
Just a little bit.
Really?
Yes.
Because you're a bit of an emotional man, aren't you?
Now and again.
Now, you came to be the person that you're going to be tonight through Elvis, isn't that right?
Sure is, man.
Tell us how that worked.
I wooed the missus singing Elvis Presley songs.
And then your missus produced a son.
Yes.
Now, in the week that your son was born, what happened?
There was a record from a famous movie.
Yeah.
That was #1. And the artist I'm doing tonight sung this particular song.
What was the movie?
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, right. And how long was the record in the charts?
16 weeks.
That should really give it away. But tell us a little bit more about him.
He's from Canada.
From Canada.
He's duet with Pavarotti.
Yeah.
Sting.
Right.
Rod Stewart.
Right.
Bob Streisand.
And the song that you're going to sing tonight got into the charts in '96, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where did it get to?
#6.
Tell us who you're going to be, Gerry.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be the groover from Vancouver, Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams! He's a hard-rocking, hard-living rock and roller. That's tonight, singing live. Gerry Black is Bryan Adams!
Try it on, baby. Well, I don't look good in your money suits, no Gucci shoes or designer boots. I tried the latest lines from A to Z, but there's just one thing that looks good on me. The only thing I want, the only thing I need, the only thing I choose, yeah, the only thing that looks good on me is you. I'm not satisfied with Versace style. Put those patent leather pants in the circular file. Sometimes I think I might thing I want, the only thing I need, the only thing I choose. Yeah, the only thing that looks good on me is you. The only thing I want, the only thing I need, the only thing I choose. Alright, the only thing that looks good on me is you. Alright, the only thing that looks good on me is you.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Look at that bottom lip.
Stop it.
I cannot believe a man who can deliver a rock number like that gets as emotional as you do.
Well,
You were fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Black as Bryan Adams. Second star to the show, and it's a pretty safe bet. We've got more top performances to come. In fact, star guest number 2 knows a thing or two about playing the odds.
I'm John Dickson. This is the casino I work in the heart of Edinburgh. I was born in Edinburgh. I'm 29 years old. I've worked all over the world in casinos. I used to work in South Africa. I used to work in Israel. I used to work in the West Indies and even Brighton. My job title is pit boss. Pit boss duties is the general running of the casino, the blackjack, the roulette, etc. When I went for my audition, I took along an old battered guitar, and I wasn't sure if I should have got a better guitar, but now I've got through, I'm going to keep that guitar and cherish it forever. It's my dream gig to be going on Stars in Their Eyes. Just something I've always wanted to do, have that little bit of fame.
It'll be a safe bet for stardom. Please welcome John Dickson. Okay. So, did you bring your lucky guitar?
No, I forgot it.
Tell me when and how you learnt to sing.
Well, I got very drunk in a pub one night,
Yeah.
and I got up to sing with a guy playing an accordion.
Oh, yes. And what was the little song? Should we sing it together?
I think we should.
And then, I love you. I know it well. The full Billy Connolly's, and that is a very big clue, Billy Connolly, because this man was in a group with Billy Connolly, wasn't he?
Yep, called the Humble Bums.
The Humble Bums, yes. There will be more clues later. Stick with it. Now, you're not very interested in being full-time famous, are you?
No,
What kind of fame do you want?
I want 2.5 minutes of fame.
Well, you've come to the right place for that. Why do you want that?
It's proof to myself I can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
So why? I mean, did you kind of watch the telly and go, I could do that?
I can do that.
Is that what you really did?
Yeah.
Hey, fantastic. Tell us about the man you're going to be.
Well, he was born in Paisley in 1947. As you know, he played with Billy Connolly and the Humble Bums.
And tell us about the song.
The song was recorded in 1973 and reached number 8 in the charts with Steeler's Wheel.
Okay, so who are you going to be, John?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Gerry Rafferty.
Gerry Rafferty! With as big a hit as Baker Street tonight, singing live, John Dickson is Gerry Rafferty!
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling of something right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stair. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep a smile from my face. Lose control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, Jokers to the rain, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Try to make some sense of it all, but I can see that it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the rain, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Yeah, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling of something right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stair. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the rain, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Great transformation, Ray. I looked like that in 1973. I did. How was your 2.5 minutes of fame?
Excellent.
Really? You enjoyed
Yeah,
it?
Loved it.
Well, what if you win? That'll be 5 minutes of fame then. And then who knows what? Ladies and gentlemen, John Dickson as Gerry Rafferty.
Thanks, John.
Next, we have a young lady who's as at home with her decorating as she is with her singing. Star guest number 3.
I've just blown all my pocket money down at the shops in Pinner, and me and Becky are off to redecorate my room.
My name is Shelly Evans and I come from Pinner in northwest London. I live with my parents and my brother Daniel, who's 16. Our house is in the cemetery. Some of my friends think it's really weird and spooky, and we get no one coming round at Halloween. I got this CD for my mum's birthday, and I was trying to decide who I was going to do other than Madonna. I heard this song on it and I sung along to it, and my mum said that I sounded a lot like her. So I put that down on my application. The thing I'm most looking forward to about Stars in the Rise is meeting Matthew Kelly and standing next to him and seeing how short I look against him.
Definitely maybe tonight will be her big break. Oasis fan Shelly Evans. So you want to see what we look side by side?
Yeah.
Don't we make a lovely couple? Do you find it a problem being small?
Yeah, I'm a little mouse compared to everyone else.
It's not right, is it?
No.
Well, you've got a choice. You can have a mouse or a giraffe. Which do you want? Which do you want? You mentioned Madonna on the film, but you're not going to be Madonna.
No.
Okay, but you're a big Oasis fan.
Yes, I am.
Well, you could have been Liam Gallagher, I suppose, if you'd wanted.
No.
Why do you like Oasis so much?
Well, I just feel that their music reaches out and touches you.
Mm-hmm. Is that how you feel about the person that you're going to be tonight?
Yes.
You like her?
Yeah.
Give us a few clues as to who you're going to be.
Okay, she was nominated 7 times for the Grammy Awards in 1996 for this song.
Mm-hmm.
This song was number 6 in the UK charts.
And what type of singer is she?
She's a folk rock singer.
And she has a
Nose ring.
She has a nose ring, yeah. Excellent. Tell us who you're going to be, Shelly.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Joan Osborne.
Joan Osborne as the Kentucky Fried Folk singer tonight, singing live. Shelly Evans is Joan Osborne.
would it look like and would you want to see? If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. And yeah, yeah, God is great. Yeah, yeah, God is good. Yeah, 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 yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on the bus, trying to make his way home, like a holy rolling stone, back up to heaven all alone, just trying to make his way home.
Joan, how good you know.
Thank you.
I'll tell you something, though. If we don't stand together, we both look really average. We do. We've got a message for your mother. It's not real. Her nose remains intact. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelly Evans as Joan Osborne. What else? A big, big song and a big, big performance. We've got to take a break now, but we'll be back with a star guest who'll be transformed into a singing sensation who was born in Staffordshire in 1955 and went on to play saxophone in the National Youth Orchestra before hitting the big time in the late 70s and early 80s. Try and work it out amongst yourselves, but no arguments, please. This is a family show. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Stars in the Rise. Part 1 brought us Bryan Adams, Gerry Rafferty and Joan Osborne live. Do you know, if we crammed all the talent we get on this show onto that Now That's What I Call Stars in the Rise CD collection, there'd be so many discs, you'd have to have a forklift truck to shift them. Remember the clues to our next star guest, born Staffordshire, National Youth Orchestra, loads of hits in the late 70s and 80s. Did you get it? It's a bit of a tricky one, but keep guessing as we meet star guest number 4.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm the guy who makes those things that drive you crazy going bleep in the night. Yep, that's right, I make car alarms. I'm 33 years of age, and I come from Alton in Hampshire. I'm a single guy. I tend to go out most nights, which doesn't do my bank balance an awful lot of good, and also play five-a-side for the company that I work for. And on Thursday nights, play darts in a darts league. Walking through the doors, my stomach is going to be in knots. And once I've got the first line out, I think I'll be a lot more relaxed and give it my best. That's what I love about car alarms. It gives me the perfect excuse to pop out the factory for 5 minutes.
We've got him out for the evening again, but we'll keep his bank balance intact. Please welcome Chris Golding. Tell me, Chris, what brought you to singing in the first place?
Well, it was a form of exercise to get me over an accident I had when I punctured a lung.
Yeah.
And my consultant told me to take some gentle exercise. So rather than jogging or cycling or anything too physical...
Well, we're not great at sportsmen, are we, really, to be honest?
I decided to take up singing.
Singing is a good one. And you sang a specific song, didn't you?
Yes, it was Unchained Melody.
Mm-hmm. And what happened when your mum heard you?
Well, she thought it was my sister singing, which was a compliment to me.
Tell us a bit about the person that you are going to be tonight.
Well, his influences include jazz and rhythm and blues, although he made his name as a 70s new wave singer.
Right, and this song you're going to sing tonight is from the 70s?
It is. It was his first hit back in 1979, which made the top 20.
I think you better tell us who you're going to be, Chris.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson! With great songs and loud chirps, tonight, singing live, Chris Golding is Joe Jackson!
engaged or something, so I'm told. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. But if looks could kill, there's a man there who's more down as dead. 'Cause I've had my fill. Listen, you, take your hand from her head. I get so mean around this scene. Hey, hey, hey. Tonight when I go to all the parties down my street, I wash my hair and I keep myself a look real smooth. Look over there, there, here comes Jeannie with a new boyfriend. They say the looks don't count for much, and so that goes your proof. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. Something going wrong around here. Something going wrong around.
Well done, Chris. Oh, that is great, you know. Really excellent. I can only say one thing. Either you've been working really hard on your singing, or your sister's got a really deep voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Golding as Joe Jackson. Four down, one to go. Have we seen the winner yet? Well, keep an open mind, and more important, 2 open ears as we meet our final star guest, a social worker from 200 miles down the M1.
Welcome to Wembley, North London. It's just gone lunchtime, and I've got a hungry family to feed. My name is Deborah Christopher. I live here with Simone, my daughter, who's 15 years old, currently preparing for her GCSE exams. Simone, have you seen Nake? The other member of the family, of course, is my pet snake, Burmese python, and we call her Nake. The lady I'm going to be singing is an all-time favourite of mine. I first heard my parents playing a record of hers. I remember when I was younger. No sign of him? I listened to the words and I was touched. I like the idea that people who do have stars in their eyes are given an opportunity to make some of their dreams come true. Good and that's what I'm aiming for. Well, we're going to have our lunch, but I bet you won't want to see that.
Sadly without Nake the snake, but please welcome Deborah Christopher. Is this true that this will be your first time singing in public ever?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
It is. How do you feel about that?
I'm very excited about it.
Yeah,
Very
I'm not
excited.
surprised. Well, there's only between 10 and 12 million people out there, so there's no pressure.
None at all.
None at all. I don't want you to worry about a thing.
I won't.
How did you come to be here in the first place?
Well, I was singing with a group of friends, you know, playing Stars in Their Eyes, as you do.
Yes, I wouldn't be doing one.
And my friends were amazed to, you know, discover how much I sound like the artist that I'm going to perform tonight, and encouraged me to apply, and here I am.
Well, I'm glad they did. Mm-hmm. Now, your daughter Simone is very keen for you to be famous. Tell me why.
Because she would like to see that I get, you know, that I get famous this evening, and hopefully have her weekly pocket money increased.
Nice one, Simone. Good move. Now, you're going to be somebody very unusual who is a very, very big star.
Yes.
And you can give us a few clues.
Right. The lady I'm going to be performing tonight was born Eleanora Fagan
Okay.
in 1915.
Yes.
Born in the USA.
Yeah,
She died in 1959.
that's right.
Okay.
And she was the first really great jazz.
Singing superstar.
She was a superstar, wasn't
Yes.
she? Yeah.
Her life story has been told by Diana Ross in a film,
Okay.
and she's been nicknamed Lady Day.
I think Lady Day gives it away. Tell us who you're going to be, Deborah.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday.
The first lady of jazz with her most famous song. Tonight, singing live, Deborah Christopher is Billie Holiday.
A cigarette that bears a lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places. Still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment. Those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. A fairground, painted swings. These foolish things remind me of you. You came, you saw, you conquered me. When you did that to me, I knew somehow this had to be. The winds of March that make my heart a dancer, a telephone that rings, who's to answer? Oh, how the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you. And still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. I know that this was bound to be. These things have haunted me, for you've entirely enchanted me. The scent of smoldering leaves, the wail of steamers, two lovers on the street who walk like dreamers. The song that Crosby sings. These foolish things remind me of you. Still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
And what a performance as well. And that's your first time in public.
The first time.
To be honest with you, I hope that's the first of many public performances.
Okay.
Really.
Thank
You're
you.
Fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, Deborah Christopher as Billie Holiday. So there you go, it's all over bar the voting. 5-star guests, all very talented, but in just over a minute, we'll have a winner. Let's have a quick recap of their performances. First up tonight was construction worker Gerry Black as Bryan Adams. Then it was gambling man John Dickson as Gerry Rafferty. Next we had Oasis fan Shelly Evans as Joan Osborne. After that, it was Chris Golding as Joe Jackson. Finally, supermum Deborah Christopher as Billie Holiday. We've heard all the songs, we've seen all the star guests. All that's left to say is, audience, cast your votes now. While our audience is voting, let's go backstage for a quick glimpse at our star guests' reaction.
When the doors open and you actually step nice, and then the music starts and the adrenaline goes, you think, yeah, this is rocking, man.
Well, I hope I win, but there's another 4 contestants to consider as well, so just good luck to everybody.
All the contestants have been really great and we've all been pushing each other on, and I think it's been really fantastic.
Everybody else is so good. I'll leave it down to the audience to decide, because I certainly couldn't decide.
There are a couple of lines I think I could have done a little bit better, but overall, I think it was fairly good.
There they are, hearts beating as one. So, will it be Bryan Adams, Gerry Rafferty, Joan Osborne, Joe Jackson, or Billie Holiday? And the winner is Billie Holiday! Can I keep that flower as a memento? Oh.
Speechless.
I think it's just fantastic.
This is wonderful.
Your first performance, publicly.
Yes.
And you win. You see? It could be you. And we've got good news for Simone.
Yes.
I think your pocket money might be going up now, Pat. This is great.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am.
You're happy, Bunny?
Wonderfully.
So you should be. All our star guests have been superb, but tonight's the night for Deborah. In just a few weeks' time, she'll be here, back out again, to take part in our live grand final. It's been a top night, so let's enjoy once more the sultry sounds of Deborah Christopher as Billie Holiday. And I'll see you next week. Good night. Bye-bye.
A cigarette that bears a lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places. Still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment. Those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. Fairground painted swings. These foolish things remind me of you. You came, you saw, you conquered me. When you did that to me.
If you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call 0990 66 55 44. And who knows, our famous doors could open for you.
A telephone that rings, who's to answer?